Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Today, we're back with another tier list. That's right, the tier list man strikes again. Seriously, no one has ever complained about this, but me. I'm the one I'm the only one who complains about this. But yeah, I just really like doing this sort of thing. So yeah, we're back with another tier list, and today it's not just any tier list, the Minecraft mob tier list. I got the idea from Dante DM, who did this like way back, like a couple months back. So here's just a bunch of mobs from Minecraft, and I'm gonna be ranking them. For those who don't know, I am quite a Minecraft veteran. I've been playing for 7 years straight. Love the game, but one of the best games ever made. And yeah, I figured I'd rank all the mobs, tell you what my thoughts on them are, which mobs you would like to encounter, which mobs can be deleted from the game, and which mobs are just flat out useless. So without further ado, let's get into this. I don't want this recording to be an hour long like my last one. My last one was just full of bugs and messes, and I'm sorry about that. Hopefully this one isn't as long or as messy. So yeah, obviously you know what a tier list is. You rank things from best to worst, obviously like that. And then we have the different categories here. Mega Super Pro Diamond Mob, best mob in the game. Definitely love it. Play with it, awesome, cool. It's a dope mod. Cool mob is like it's pretty, it's alright. Meh is like it's okay, like it's in the game, it exists. I don't really care. It's annoying. This one just constantly gets on your nerves, and you can't do anything about it because it's in the game. And most of the time, you can't even control how it spawns. So yeah, useless. Like this mob literally does nothing in the game. Like nothing. Like if you kill it, if it just moves around, it does nothing. It adds no value. Weird mob slash never encountered. So this is a mob I've never encountered in the game. I may have seen it in like some YouTube videos, but I don't know if those count. So yeah, and remove from the game. These mobs I hate so much. Not only are they like super useless, but they are just annoying as hell. It's basically like if you mix these two categories, just completely remove it from the game. I hate it so much. I don't want it there. Now that we're going to rules, now you know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye. Let's start this list. So we're starting off with the Minecraft player itself, or at least this Alex kid. Personally, humans, we're a mistake. But in Minecraft, like humans in real life, we contribute nothing. We are a destroyed species. We're destroying ourselves. In Minecraft, though, humans are the best things ever. You get to go with sick armor, own farms, do all that crazy stuff, and plus, they're the character you're allowed to play in the game. Like you see through this character's eyes, and without that, you wouldn't play the game. So, in my opinion, players in Minecraft, best things ever, definitely S tier. I don't even know why they count as a mob. Next, we have wolves. Wolves are pretty sick. I love them in my game. I always try and get as many wolves as possible. Problem is they have such low health. I kid you not, they will like fall off a cliff, like a 3-block high cliff, and they will die. That's my only problem with wolves, is that they are too like weak. I can't deal with it. It's so annoying. They're effective against skeletons and other mobs that annoy you, but it is so weak. So for that, they go in awesome tier. Next, we have the axolotls. Okay. I have encountered this one. Not encountered it too much, but I have encountered it. I find it to be really cute. The way it walks on land, like really stubborn. It swims like around crazy in water, and it kills like fish and squids. It's pretty sick. I have honestly no complaints about the axolotl. But I don't think it's exactly the best mob ever. Definitely awesome tier. Next, we have the bat. This is now what I mean by a useless mob. The bat literally does nothing. It just chills in caves and flies around. If you kill it, it drops nothing. It doesn't harm you. It literally just goes. It's literally a flying mouse, and they're so useless. They legit contribute nothing to the game. No creature even kills them. Like you would have a cat that kills bats or anything. They're so useless. They're nothing. They're nothing. They might as well just not even have existed at all. Next, we have the bees. Now, I haven't encountered these mobs too much. I won't put them in like weird mobs slash never encountered, because I have seen a couple of them. I have gotten stung by a bee in Minecraft. But otherwise, not really much to say about them. I collected honey from a hive once, and that was it. I really cannot say anything about bees. I know people think they're so cute and like they're the best thing ever, but I really have not gone into that whole world of explaining bees. I remember when like the bee update came out, I was not super hyped for that, because I knew that was like a thing mostly for the redstoners in the farms. I'm like, that's not my style when it comes to Minecraft. So I find them to be okay. They're cute. I like the little hives they go into, the honey, and I wish we could see what those hives, what it looked like in those hives. It was not found. You know who you are. In that dream video, but I was at a George video, but whatever. They were like whatever. I don't care. Next, we have the blazers. These are some of the most important mobs in the game, because you need to kill these guys in order to get blaze rods, so you can make brewing stands and eyes of ender and go to the end and blah blah blah. You play the game. So I do find them to be very important. I do like the way they fly as well, and like how they're just these like living balls of fire, like fire spirits. They just shoot fire at you. They're cool. The design is cool. They are Attacks are cool, and it's just a cool mob in general. I would say it does get annoying to hunt them, and I really hate the fact that they can also punch you. Like shooting fire is one thing, but like physically attacking you with like their rods or whatever, that's annoying. But I really can't complain much about them. They're a cool mob. I would say, are they just cool or are they awesome? I'll put them in awesome. I think they're a really good mob to fight. Next, we have the mushroom. So I saw this list earlier and I saw there was a red mushroom as well. So I'm just gonna count both of these as also like one and the same. I really like the mushroom. It's my favorite mob in the game, personally. This is the mob that's the definitive mob. Like this is the definitive Minecraft mob. So I love this one so much. Because like think about it, it's not only a cow, but like it's a cow you can get infinite food from. Because if you milk a mushroom with a bowl, you get soup. Soup is food. And if you milk it with a bucket, you get a bucket of milk. Boom, you can remove effects and all that stuff. And they provide food because if you kill them, you get meat. These guys are an unlimited source of food in the game. They are like pretty sick looking and they only spawn on the Mushroom Islands. And here's the funny thing you didn't know about the Mushroom Islands. No hostile mobs can spawn there. Meaning if you find a Mushroom Island, you can set up base there. You can put up your home and everything there because no hostile mobs will spawn. No zombies, no creepers, no nothing. So yeah, Mushroom Biome is dope as hell and I love the mushrooms. They are by far my favorite. It's never like they are super dope, like an Ender Dragon that will like just wreck you. They just I like them. They're cute, they're fun, and super innocent. I don't look at cats the same way I look at dogs in the game. In real life, I can own both. I'm a both cat and dog guy. In the game, cats are kind of useless in my opinion. I just don't find them that great. They're not like the bats where they contribute absolutely nothing, but they're also not like the dogs where they are your companions. They can help you fight mobs. They just wander around. So cats are like meh. They're like eh. Mm. Next, we have the cave spider, or as I like to say, the poison spider. This is a cool mob, and it's a cool spider. Way better than the OG spider. I would say because A, it raises the stakes. If that thing bites you, you will be poisoned. And there is nothing you can do about that except like drink milk or wait it out. Mind you, most of the time, these guys come like from spawner, so they spawn like in waves, all of them trying to kill you. And again, it raises the stakes, makes the danger more higher, and just gives the game a bit more of a fun feeling. So yeah, I like the cave spiders. They're a lot like the blazes in that they have that edge to them where they are crazy powerful or like crazy strong, but at the same time, not so strong they will one-shot you or they just become annoying. They're just good to fight. They're not like regular spiders. Regular spiders are just straight up annoying. These ones are fun. You can kill them and you'll still get the same string and eye of spiders. So honestly, just keep cave spiders, they remove normal spiders. Next, we have the charged creeper. So this is a mob I've actually encountered in like survival Minecraft, so I do count it. These things are OP as hell. They will one-shot you no matter what you're wearing. The explosion is so big that it just creates massive craters. And if they're around creepers, they drop creeper heads, which is also a nice bonus. So can't say I hate the charge creeper. But at the same time, I just don't think it's fun to be around when it blows up. But that's the thing, it's a rare mob. It's very rare for like a creeper to get struck by lightning and destroy you. I have come across a charged creeper total like twice playing Minecraft. Man, you've been playing for like 7 years. And the fact that I've only come across it like twice in survival Minecraft says something. So the fact that it's rare gives it also that edge of where it's not annoying or just overly OP. It's a crazy mob that will destroy you. But overall, I find it has more pros than cons. So yeah, charged creeper goes in the cool tier. Next, we have the chicken jockey. This one's just a baby zombie and a chicken. It's a cool looking mob. I find it weird that this is like Minecraft's mascot, like Minecraft championships or like the Minecraft videos they put up on YouTube. This is their mascot. So I find it a bit weird that they do that. There's really nothing special I say about this mob. Like it's a zombie on a chicken. You can kill the zombie, kill the chicken for food. It doesn't exactly like do damage. I mean, it does do damage to you, but it doesn't. It's like not super powerful mobs. It's a cool sight for sure. Like I do not deny this is a cool looking mob, but like, that's about it. It falls. I would say it falls mostly in the same vein as a charge creeper. They're more or less the same. They look cool and they do kind of cool things, but nothing that's extraordinary. Next, we have the chicken. The chicken, I would put in cool as well. It gives you food, only feels like 300 hunger bars, easy to farm. Like seeds are like all over the place in Minecraft, so they're super easy to farm, and there are a lot of them. Eggs are fun as always, and you can make cake from their eggs. So chickens, more pros than cons. They're just kind of a mob. They don't really do much. A lot like the chicken jack. So yeah. Speaking of which, this is up a list. How would I rank them? I think I'll put Blaze here. I think how do I rank it? I think I like to fight mobs more, so Blaze and Cave Spider would go there, then Wolf, then Axolotl. Yeah, because I own moles and Axolotl. Okay, so so that's how I'd rank them. Overall, I still think they're ranked well, like this. Yeah, yeah. Because as you know, I always rank from like lowest to highest, but also from like right to left. So if you're on the right, you're the weakest. If you're on the left, you're the strongest. You've seen my tier list videos. Next, we have cod. Cod is a type of fish that I find to be very weak. I like the salmon more. Salmons are more colorful, more enjoyable to swim around with. Cod is just, it's just, you've seen this fish before. So I would it's meh. It's meh. It's a lot more meh than the cat. At least a cat can do one or two tricks. Cod can do nothing. So yeah. So cards are just I really have no thoughts on them. Cows though, cows are awesome. These guys, I would say, they go above wolves, really. Why helicopter? Why? Cows are a lot better than wolves, in my opinion, because I own way more cow farms. Cows are very useful. Their milk and their beef feels like 400 bars. Awesome. Cows are legit cool. Wolves, I don't know as many wolves as cows, and axolotls, like as mentioned, I don't go on my way to collect them in buckets. So cows, freaking awesome. Great for farming. Creepers, annoying. This is I made this tier solely for the creepers. The creepers just fall into this tier perfectly. They are so annoying. They always show up when you least expect it to. They're always in your storage room with the chests, and they just walk in your house like it says, like they pay rent. Like I don't. Do you pay rent? Why do you come in my house like this? Who asked you for this? They just explode annoyingly out of nowhere, and of course the explosions are so random that you don't even know what they'll do. Creepers are legit annoying, and I am so glad Captain Sparkles made this video. Creeper, oh man, that is peak art right there. I do wish Notch never messed up the pig design. Creepers annoying. And what are these things? These things are the things the evokers make, the crocodile teeth the evokers make. I didn't know these were a mob. I've tried to hit one before, you cannot hit them. So I don't know if they're a mob, but I do like to call them crocodile teeth. I do know that's not their name or whatever, but whatever. So they're cool. They're cool. I like their design. I like this attack especially. So it's gonna go in low. Awesome. I like the attack. It looks sick and it doesn't do a hell of it doesn't do a lot of damage. So awesome. Dolphins are cool. I love the dolphins grace they give you. Sometimes they do lead you to treasures, other times it's like they just kind of vibe. But I do love the dolphins grace. That is something really cool, and I'm really glad for that. It saved my life on multiple times when I go swimming. So dolphins are a lot cooler than bees. They actually have more of a practical use than bees, and you really do hate to hurt them. Then we have donkeys. Oh, is this a mule? I don't know. I can never tell the difference between these two parties. They are meh. I have encountered them before, but I've never used them. I've never gotten on a donkey or a mule, and I never wanted to ride it. So they're meh. I would put them in weird mobs that's never encountered, but I can't lie. They're very kind of useless. I very much prefer horses. I love riding horses more. Horses are more enjoyable to ride. They look better. Donkey/mules, why do we do this? And mules come as a product of horses and donkeys. Who thought this was a good idea? So no, they go in meh. I would have put them in useless or weird mob, but I haven't encountered them and I do know that you can ride them. Again, very weird. Then we have the drones. The drones are like the cool version of zombies. They can come out at night out of the water, which if you ask me is cheating or whatever. And they can also swim, which makes them a bigger threat. It makes them harder to kill, especially in the water. But I think that's like the challenge. Like that's touch the challenge. So it's fine. I don't have too many bad things about drones. The zombie is the meh one. Yeah, it's the poster boy of the game. Drones are like they're like the cooler Daniels, which is what I'd say. Then we have the Elder Guardian. The Elder Guardian is a very good mob, and I think it's honestly my favorite boss from the game. It's not the best boss, like if you just look at them, like Dragon and Wither and Elder Guardian and now Warden. If you look at them, it's probably like the weakest boss. But like in terms of who I'd rather fight, I'd definitely fight the Guardian. They're the best boss in the game. Just the fact that like these underwater monuments, they give you mining fatigue, they shoot you with a laser, but at the same time they have a bit of thorns there, but at the same time they're not indestructible. You can kill them relatively easy, get their sponges, and then you get to travel the whole ocean monument. Oh, it's fun. It is so fun when you go to look for these guys. I cannot deny that. So Elder Guardians definitely up there in S tier. That's That's how good they are. They are such a good boss to fight. Definitely my favorite. Maybe not the best, but they are definitely my favorite. Speaking of bosses, we have the Ender Dragon. This one sick as hell. Flies around, breathes fire, just destroys your life at any opportunity. And I swear to God, Java Ender Dragon is so weak. That dragon is so weak. But Bedrock Ender Dragon. Woo! You do not want to be around that thing. He wrecks you at every turn possible. There was a time I decided to try like play Minecraft in like so hardcore mode. I nearly died to this dragon. He destroyed my me just so many times. Thank God I did not die because I'm a parkour pro and I at least know how to MLG. This dude is he's like the OG boss. So I was gonna put him in awesome, but just thinking about how much impact he has on the game and just how much stuff surrounds him and like what the core of the game is, they go in S tier. They are an S tier person. I think yeah, I think it'll work like that. So they are definitely the best mob in my opinion. Like they're the best boss to fight. But the Elder Guardian's my favorite. So there's a difference. Next, we have the Andy Man. This one is also neutral. It's like, yeah, you know, it's good on some days, bad on some days. You hate to look them in the eyes and for them to just wreck you, but at the same time, you love to go look for them and kill them, especially when you're going to fight those bitches. I swear, they're like when you first load in your world, they're nowhere to be found. And then when you start when you start like getting Eyes of Enders, you can find a couple of them in the Nether. In the overworld, they're just not there at all. And then when you go to the end, you of course appear. But you come back to the overworld, all of a sudden the Endermen are everywhere, and they wait for you to kill them and steal their Ender pearls. Gosh, it's so annoying. When it comes to me, I have no good luck when it comes to finding Endermen. I find it so annoying. I'm like, just give me an Enderman so I can kill them and like, take their stuff. Why? It doesn't have to be this hard game. It doesn't have to be this hard. But yeah, the Endermen, they're a perfectly fine mob. I really can't find much to complain about them. You know, if you look at them, they attack you, but their weakness is water. You can also build Enderman farm traps. It's a good time. It's a fun time. So Endermans are pretty dope. I'd put them in little spiders, honestly. Then we have the Endermites. This one is also annoying. It falls in the same vein as the Creeper. It exists for no reason. You throw an Ender Pearl down, these things spawn in, they come and bite you, throw you off ledges if you like Ender Pearl to a ledge. And they're also like in the same vein as bats, where if you kill them, they don't drop anything. Except the only difference is the Endermites actually are a hostile mob. Bats aren't a hostile mob, they just kind of fly around. Endermites will hurt you. Again, they're like bats in that they squeak, they drop nothing. Like if you kill them, they drop nothing. And the only difference is they're hostile, they attack you. So that's why I don't put them in useless, I put them in annoying. They are a nuisance, and honestly, if they could be removed from the game, I would not mind that. Next, we have the Evoker. These guys are sick as well. They're also a good mob to fight. Definitely up here. I think I might actually like them best as a mob to fight because they give you totems of undying if you kill them. They also spawn these crocodile teeth thing. The only downside with them is that they spawn Vexes. I hate Vexes. They are the worst mob in the game. And I'm just gonna spoil it right now. They're gonna be removed from the game. I want them gone. They need to all die. They are so annoying. But the Evoker himself, like if we're talking about the Evoker himself, he's fine. He does cool things. Crocodile teeth, drops totem of undying. Again, the only downside is that he spawns Vexes. Other than that, he's a very cool mob. I love to fight this guy, especially when I go to the Woodland Mansion to get what do you call it? To get the Totem of Undying. Him and the I want to say Illager, the Pillager, whatever you call him, or the is he a Pillager? Yeah, I think he's a Pillager. Are very good mobs to fight. And I'll talk about why I like Pillager in a second. But yeah, he's definitely awesome tier. Not S tier. If he could get rid of that Vex, we could talk S tier. Then we have the Fox. This one, I want to say, it falls in either annoying or useless. All right, and before you get mad at me and like spam my comments with death threats and whatnot, listen here. I don't care how cute it is. All right, for one, this thing moves around so fast, you can't even catch it. A. B, they cannot be tamed. C, and this is their most annoying trait. I probably should have made this number one on my list as to why I hate foxes so much, but they killed my chickens. I made a chicken farm, and I made the mistake of putting it in a tiger biome. The fox came in, jumped in, killed all my chickens, and when I imprisoned the fox, it just ran around the cage. But when I brought cows into that cage to make a cow farm, fox ran away. And from that day onward, I vowed to kill any fox I see, every single fox I see, because I don't know who it could be. I could not kill the fox who killed my chicken. He escaped. So I just ended up killing random foxes, hoping I was able to kill the one that killed my chicken. And that's why I hate foxes. I don't care how cute they are. The fact that they can jump over fences and wreck your chickens, it's annoying. I hate that. And you can't tame them. What's the point? Feed them berries? Berries? Why would they want berries when they have chickens? I'm going on a tangent here. Foxes are annoying. They are almost as annoying as creepers. The only difference is they don't destroy your stuff. They may kill your chickens, but at the very least, they don't destroy your stuff. So I won't put them in fully useless. I mean, they kind of are. They just steal your food and jump on your fences and don't contribute anything to the game. So, but at the same time, they're very annoying. I think I would put them in useless just because they don't contribute anything to the game. They kill chickens, sure, but they don't drop anything for you. They can't even be treated as pets. You can't tame them. They're just there. They're nothing. I do like the fact that wolves do chase foxes because I want these wolves to kill the foxes. They are so annoying. So yeah, foxes are not as annoying as creepers, but they're annoying to the point that they're useless. Like, why are they in the game? You might as well just not include them at all. I wouldn't remove them from the game. I do think they're cute enough to stay in the game. They can be a feature of the game. Any other day, if I liked foxes, I would have put them in meh. And today, because I'm so angry at them, I would have made them more annoying than creepers. But just for the sole fact that they don't destroy stuff or they're not hostile to you, they're going useless. So yeah. Next we have, what is this? The heart liver wither. I have never come across this mob, never, or nor have I heard of it at all. I think it was, if I'm not wrong, I think it was included in like a Valentine's Day Minecraft special or something, and it was called like the heart wither or the love wither. But that's all I know about it. I know it like gives out hearts and it shoots like hearts and whatnot. And I don't know if it heals you or anything. I don't know if it acts like a wither in any shape or form. I don't even know how you can create this thing. So never heard of this creature. Okay, well, I've heard of it somewhat. Like I got tidbits, but I know next to nothing about it. So you go in here. I know nothing about you. Next, we have the gas. The flying pillow cloud. I find these things to be all right. They shoot fireballs at you and they can destroy your portal, which I do find to be a cool feature, ups the tension. And the fact that they're weak to cobblestone is also pretty cool. As like the fact that when they come to the ground, you can smack them around and kill them. Very nice. The problem is, what's this? When they're in the air and they shoot at you, you can't really do much against it. And when you try to like beat back their fireball to them so that you can get return to sender, you can't get it. These withers, for some reason, they learned how to become sky parkour god masters. They keep dodging your attacks. They keep dodging all those fireballs you send their way. It's not fun, all right? It's not fun. So yeah, I hate the fact that I keep trying to send fireballs back the gas way. They keep dodging it. And as of this date, I haven't got a return to sender. I got a return to sender like in the old updates. Everything I think from the aquatic update and before, I would definitely take care of ghasts very easily. But now for some reason, it's like the devs are made it so that ghasts just dodge every fireball you throw at them. It's annoying. I don't like it. And apparently there's a chance to bring them into the overworld. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So yeah, ghasts, not annoying. But also above men. They are, I think, yeah, they're a fun mob to fight if you go in prepared. If you go in like with a bow and the sword, you can definitely have a good time killing them. Because killing them, it just feels so good. It feels so cathartic, man. You just feel this release of dopamine every time you kill one. So yeah, killing them is a relief, and and it's like a break from the real world. It's like a breather every time you get to kill one, which is why I like killing them in survival. Next, we have the glow squid. Oh boy, these guys. I wanted to hate them. I really did. Especially after I found out like Dream sort of rigged the Minecraft votes so that everyone would vote for the glow squid. I really wanted to hate them. And true, they have no purpose in the game. They ignore light levels, but they don't exactly glow or light up areas. And yeah, that's about it. They do drop some things though that are quite useful, like the glow insects can make item frames glow, and what is it? And maps glow as well. No, maps, gosh, there was nothing they could make glow. I can't remember right now. But and science, I was in science. So I do like the fact that they can make some things light up and ignore light levels. And I'm not gonna lie, I like their design better than the OG squid. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. So yeah, I like the ghost squid design over regular squid. I like the fact that you ignore light level, and I like the fact that they are also somewhat more abundant than regular squid. I just like collecting glow insects more than I do regular insects. I think because they're somewhat new, or at the very least I've been in Minecraft for so long, I like glow squids over regular squids. If I was a newcomer and I got to see both, I'd probably pick like regular squids, but I don't know why. Also, there are no baby squids and no baby glow squids. How you thought about that? Interesting. But yeah, glow squids, I wanted to keep so much. But the fact that they're actually kind of useful, I put them in meh. Do I like the modern bees? Considering we counted them modern bees, probably so, yeah. Next, we have the regular Guardian, not the other Guardian, the regular Guardian. This one doesn't give you mining fatigue, though it does shoot you with laser, and it's just like the less cool version of the other Guardian. Like this Guardian is Daniel, and then the other Guardian is the cooler Dan. So regular Guardian, I'd put it in cool tier, definitely above the gas and the drowned. I don't think it's better than chicken. I would much rather farm chickens than fight regular Guardians. Next, we have, is that Hero Brian? Yeah, that's Hero Brian. All right. Never encountered Hero Brian, obviously. I have heard the legends of Hero Brian, and I heard of his story and how he affects the whole Minecraft lore. So just based on that alone, I do like Hero Brian. I do wish he could get included to the game and made like a real boss, like he's the true final boss. After you beat the Ender Dragon, he like spawns out the end of the portal and like happens to just wreck your face. And you don't even have to fight him. Like if he kills you, he just despawns. You don't have to face him again. But if you kill him, you get like a super OP item, like an anti-notch apple that gives you like 20 hearts or something, or gives you a bunch of other effects like strength. That would be sick, or a Herobrine apple. I have a lot of ideas as to what Herobrine could be. He could wield a pickaxe that like shoots lightning or something. That would be sick. So Herobrine definitely goes in the S tier just for the fact that he's such a living legend that hasn't done anything. Next, we have the Hoglin, or as I like to call them, Pumbaa. Yeah, apparently for as long as they've been in the game, no one else has called them Pumbaa, and that annoys me so much. He looks like him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like Pumbaa. He has the tusks, the back hair, and the pig body. How has no one compared this guy to Pumbaa from Lion King? Don't tell me there are more Minecraft fans than Lion King fans. I refuse to believe that. So yeah, he's a very cool mob. I like the fact that he actually deals damage. And they drop pork chop, which, as you know, gives you a lot of health. So if you spawn in the right biome and find these guys, you will never have to go hungry in the nether. And they will say, he has definitely saved my life a lot of times in the nether. So I like the Hoglins, pretty sick looking, pretty cool looking. Love the fact that they look like Pumbaa. And again, they're just a cool mob to hang around with. They're like the cooler pigs, I would say. If you could farm these guys properly, like keep them in a sort of fence and they don't have to, and you wouldn't have to die as you try to breed them, and you can like get their pork chop. That would be pretty sick. If basically they were like passive pigs, I wouldn't mind. So yeah, Hoglins are pretty cool. They are pretty awesome, I would say. They're fun to be around. I don't mind them. I'd put them behind cows because it's more fun to farm cows, and you can use your wolves to hunt the Hoglins. So I don't know. What do I prefer? Do I prefer Hoglins or wolves? Definitely wolves. Yeah. All right. You can at least use your wolves to hunt the Hoglins. Next, we have the horse. As mentioned, these guys are one of the best modes of transportation in Minecraft. I hate the fact that in my Minecraft worlds, I cannot find them. Like horses are so scarce in my world. Yeah, before they were like plentiful. But horses definitely one of the best Minecraft mobs. I'd say like you can travel around with them, you can give them armor, move around. They're like the better dogs, I would say. They're better than wolves in that they have more health. You can put armor on them, take care of them. So yeah, horses are better than wolves. I said it, I wet it. So yeah, you can ride around with them. They're sick. I just wish they weren't so scarce. I'd put them behind cows because again, it's still more fun to farm. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's fun to go on adventures with horses. More fun to go on adventures with horses than to farm cows. Yeah, I said it. So it's more fun to go on adventures with horses than farm cows, and they're a good mode of transportation, have more health, and they make better companions than wolves, in my opinion. Next, we have the husk, which is essentially a dry zombie. It's irresistible to sunlight, meaning that it will not burn in sunlight. So it's resistible to sunlight, it won't burn in sunlight. I think if you drown it, it'll turn into a zombie, then a drown. So it's just like the cooler Daniel. Like we have Daniel, the cooler Daniel, the cooler Daniel, and then the coolest Daniel. So I think the husk is definitely like the coolest Daniel in that it's better than a drowned and better than a normal zombie. So still not as fun as farming chickens, but they are a worthy opponent. I salute you, sir. Are they more fun to kill husks than guardians? I don't know. They're both kind of annoying to kill. The guardians have to swim around and kill them, and husks they give you hunger. I would say husks are probably better because like they have higher stakes in giving you hunger, whereas guardians just can shoot you with their laser. But then again, the lasers are cool. So I think I like Guardians over Husks. They are more annoying to kill, but the fact that they shoot lasers and that they don't like give you an effect that just lasts you for a while, I think they're better. Husks give you hunger and they're more of a challenge to fight, which is why I think they're better than Drowns, but not better than Guardians. So these two very hard ones to pick. Next, we have the Illusioner. This is not in Minecraft Bedrock, and I think you can only get in like some versions of Java, like a mod in Java. So I wouldn't know about them, never encountered them. I don't have any thoughts on that. All I know is that they can create like sort of illusions or clones of themselves. That's about it. Next, we have the Iron Golem. This one is cool. I like the fact that I can fight mobs for you. I don't know if Minecraft has nerfed them, like they've taken away some of their health or like some of their strength, because they don't kill mobs as fast as they do these days. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it just seems like so many speedrunners kill iron golems for iron that it's become annoying. Like seriously, when did iron golems just become iron banks for people? Like when did people just decide it was okay to go and kill golems? Just be like, hey buddy, we're gonna kill you now, and freaking mess with your life. Like this is so me. When have we become so inhumane with killing goblins to protect us from villages? I don't kill goblins, at least I try not to. And I do like the fact that they fight mobs. I don't know if they got nerfed or not, but they do seem weaker than I remember. And I do find it annoying that they don't kill creepers. Like they will kill every mob in the game except creepers. Why? Apparently, like according to them, they just see creepers as plants. Like creepers, like when they look at a creeper, they see a plant or like they see a camouflage plant. So like it doesn't make sense. That's the only thing I hear about iron guns is that they don't kill creepers. So I'd put it behind, I'd put it in front of charge creeper because charge creepers are still cooler, but they're better than like chicken jocks because they can at least kill those. Rainbow sheep. I've never encountered the rainbow sheep in Minecraft unless, oh wait, no, we're talking about the, are we talking about the Jeb underscore one? Now, if that's the case, then yeah, I've encountered the rainbow sheep in Minecraft. I've done this before. And just based off the designs, they look really cool. This one looks like it's a legit rainbow sheep, so probably haven't encountered it, but if we're talking about the Jeb sheep, these ones are awesome. I wish their children would also be counted as Jeb sheep. Like they would be born Jeb sheep and they would like create colors. I don't know. I just think that that's personally cool in my opinion. But because you don't encounter them that much in the game, I put them behind gas. Gas are more common than them. Killer Bunny, never seen this in the game, never encountered this. I do know that they deal a hell of a lot of damage, but never encountered it, so I can't give my thoughts on that. Llamas are meh. They're a lot like donkeys and cod in that they don't do much. And they like, I just find them kind of weird, honestly. They're not annoying, they're just kind of weird because you can't ride them like horses. You can sit on them, but you can't ride them. Okay. They normally accompany wandering traders and they would drop leads if you kill like the wandering trader. That's pretty cool. Okay. You can put chests on them. All right, cool. But you still can't ride them. You have to walk around with them. What? And if you hit them, they spit at you. I find the spitting thing to be hilarious, honestly. And like if you have half a heart and they spit at you and like you die, that's the most hilarious thing to me. That's the funniest thing you can do. So llamas do get saved by the fact that they can spit at you, which is funny. And they were also an animal in Minecraft Story Mode. I think, yeah. They were an animal in Minecraft Story Mode and they were a new mob. Like Minecraft Story Mode basically announced the llama was gonna be in the game because at the time the llama wasn't in the game, but when it became a creature or like when it became a mob that was essential to the plot of Minecraft Story Mode, Minecraft then announced we're adding the llama to the game. So the fact that they also like address Minecraft Story Mode, that's pretty cool. So llamas, I find them more fun than probably cats and bees, but I still think I might like the glow squid more. So yeah. Magma cubes, remove from the game. Just remove these ones from the game. They are so annoying. I hate these things much. I hate them more than creepers. Not only do they deal a lot of damage, just an unfair amount of damage, but they also just multiply. Why do they multiply like this? They multiply so much, and then you and what's even more is that they drop magma creep. That's the only useful thing they do. They drop magma creep, and this magma creep can be used to make fire resistance potions. But honestly, I don't even care. Give the magma creep to something else. Give it to something else. Give it to the blaze. Give it to the piglins or something. Anyone but this guy. I hate these magma cubes so much. Like and the dusty biomes, the white places, what do you call them? Not the bastion biomes, the basalt biomes. They always spawn in there. And because there's lava pits just everywhere, they will knock you into one. I hate it so much. Remove them from the game. Worst mob. Next, we have the red mushroom. This one, I do like it better than the brown mushroom. I do know the brown mushroom is like a lot rarer to find or spawn, but I just like the red one. It just looks cool. And I already explained why I love the mushroom so much. So yeah. Then we have, I think this is the mule now. This one falls in the same vein as its parent. Don't need to explain much there. I do think it has a cooler shade of color because it's more part horse, but the donkey also looks like a donkey, so which is better, parent to the child. I don't know. For now, I'll just keep it parent child because that's in the mood I'm in. Ocelots, these guys are fast. They're also kind of annoying because you can't catch them. And when you do catch them and you tame them, they don't turn into cats anymore. Yeah, before, if you caught an ocelot, it would like just turn into a cat. But now, if you catch an ocelot and tame it, it's just an ocelot. Ocelots and cats are two different breeds. So yeah, I don't really care too much about ocelots. They're a lot like cats, except a lot more annoying because they're just like super fast. And I don't encounter them that much. Then we have pandas. Here's a legend of the Kung Fu Panda. I love these guys so much. They're so cute, so lovable. They can move around, eat bamboo. Another thing is they don't breed that much. I know in real life pandas also don't breed that much. Like it takes a long time for them to breed. And the game really encapsulates that properly. Like you give them bamboo and you give them cake for them to eat, but they won't like breed with each other and create little baby pandas for a while. But they do look cute when they eat. Like when they it looks so cute. And then what's this other thing they do that's just so adorable? They roll around. Some of them look snotty, like they're sick. I love pandas. I love pandas so much. They're so cute. I would put them in S tier. They are the most adorable mob out there. I like them more than the. Do I like them more than the player mob? Probably not. The players still have diamond armor and nether armor and all that stuff. So yeah. Then we have the pirates. Pirates, I haven't encountered that much in the game. I know if you give them seeds, they'll love you and follow you around, and like they'll be on your shoulder. But that's about it. If you kill them, they drop feathers, and again, they don't really do much. So I wouldn't say they're useless like like bats, because bats are just the worst. They're so useless. But I would put them around the same area as cod in that they don't really do much. They don't really do much. So yeah, all these mobs in the mess section really just don't do much. Then we have the, what do you call this? The piglin brute. This one does not care if you wear gold or not. It will kill you. It will do everything in its power to kill you. And I think aside from like the warden or like the bosses, it does the most damage in the game. It's one of the hardest hitting mobs in the game. And I really like that, but I like a challenge here. And the fact that there are only like about 2 piglin brutes per bastion really also makes them fair. So it makes them cool to a point where they can like destroy you like completely, no matter what armor you're wearing. Because I've won nether armor, they've killed me before. But at the same time, it's also fair in that there are not too many of them. They're like about 2 per bastion. So yeah, piglin brutes, I would put them in S tier or in A tier. No, S tier. No, they're a fun boss to fight. I'd put them in front of Herobrine. I know Herobrine will call my name. I'm trying to like speed around this because I know this video is going to be long. Then we have the piglins themselves. These guys trade gold for random items. I really like that. I really like trading with them stuff. It's a lot like a gamble. That's what you're going to get. No, I don't have a gambling addiction, mom. Don't ask. But yeah, I do like the piglins. They're fun to be around and they will ignore you if you wear gold armor. And again, I just love trading with them. It's so fun. Honestly, I'd put them above Enderman. They're also kind of a neutral mob where if you wear gold, they won't attack you. But if you don't wear, they will attack you, and they're kind of a pain to fight. I kind of hate fighting these guys because I do like trading them more than I do like fighting them. So I won't put them as high as these bosses. Maybe I could, I could put it over Enderman, definitely. So I put it over the spider. Spider poses a great challenge, but also the piglins. No, I won't put it over the spider. Yeah, I'll keep it like that for now. Because you can fight them if you want to. Then pigs. Pigs also fall in the same vein as chickens in that they don't do much, but they are fun to breed and farm and take care of, and they provide more food than chickens. So I would put them in front of chickens, but behind the chicken jock. Then we have the pillagers with the bow. I do not like these guys. They are very annoying. Not as annoying as the creeper or the endermite, but still annoying. They shoot you, they shoot hella fast, and you cannot get rid of them no matter what. So yeah. Then we have the polar bear. This one is a pretty cool mob. It looks cute, but if it has a baby, it will attack you. And if it attacks you, there's no way to like tame it to calm it down or anything. It's a mob that's kind of neutral, but at the same time, just annoying because it's so neutral. So yeah, polar bear is kind of cute, but not really much to say about them. They're better than llamas, I'll give them that. Then we have the pufferfish. These ones, I also love them. They're so small when they're so cute, and then when they puff up, they just poison you. Really love that addition to them, and I love how you don't just fish them anymore. You can find them in the wild. So pufferfish definitely go in the mess section, but I would say better than polar bears. Probably even better than blue squids. Yeah, but I don't encounter them too much. So yeah. Next we have rabbits. These ones I just find them there. I don't encounter them a lot. Hell, I can't remember the last time I saw a rabbit in the wild. Maybe a sand rabbit, but that was about it. And so haven't seen the rabbits a lot. I can't say I'm exactly attached to them. And finding rabbit's foot, definitely the most annoying thing in the world. So rabbits go in the meta tier for me. They're like lower meta tier. They're not annoying, they're just kind of there. I can't put them in useless because they actually do drop things that help. Same thing goes for this rabbit. It looks cool, but that's about it. Then we have the Ravager. This is also a really good boss I like to fight. Is it a boss technically? I don't know. But it's a fun mob I like to fight. I love the fact that it can do a lot of damage to you, but at the same time, it doesn't one-shot you and it drops the saddle. So it doesn't drop the most memorable or the most valuable item in the game. But the fact that it drops at least something shows that it's not useless. And again, I do like the fact that it can deal a lot of damage without completely destroying you. It's a fun mob to fight. So I think if it were up to me, which it is, the Ravager would probably go around the same area as the Piglin Brute. So it'd probably go to S tier. Let me fix that. There we go. I think it would fall into a lot of the same category like Dragon and the Yellow Guardian. I don't think they're as fun to fight as the Piglin Brutes. So I'd probably put it behind them, I think. Yeah, I think that works. So it would be Ravager, then Piglin Brutes, and then all these other guys. Yeah. I don't know. I think Piglin Brutes just drop something extra. I think like they drop their axe of gold. Ravagers don't drop anything. They just drop a saddle. Then we have Salmon, which I said were better than Cod. So I think Salmon definitely fall into the cool category. I love some of these guys, and they also provide good food. So yeah. The Cod also provides good food, but just like swimming some more, the cook version is better. And they're just a better design. It shows how much design can really affect the game. Then we have sheep. Sheep are cool. I would put them in the same category as pigs, if not higher. They are fun they are fun to farm. They drop wool, they drop meat. You can cook it. It's fun. Sheep are cool. Honestly, I think I might even put chickens up here because I farm chickens as much as I do cows. I don't farm sheep that much, but I think that's how it would look like. I think I can work with that. Shulker boxes. On first glance, these guys are annoying. They shoot you with their levitating balls, and you fly into the air and you fall. You die if you land on the ground, or like if you go too high, you die. However, I don't think they're that annoying. For one, they drop shulker shells, meaning you can make shulker boxes, and I really like that. Shulker boxes are one of the best things the game has done. So it's like a second backpack. And two, the levitating thing does help you. I have used the shulkers many times to help levitate me to get up to the end ship or to get to the top of the tower and open the ender chest. So it's fun. So yeah, I like killing shulkers and I like the fact that they can levitate me. A lot of people really find them annoying. Personally, I just find them to be one of the more useful mobs in the game. So yeah, just for that fact alone, you go in like A tier, brother. You would go up there with, you're better than the piglets. I would prefer fighting you with piglets. Yeah, I don't prefer fighting spiders over you. So yeah, you stay up there. You better than blazers. You're easier to kill than blazers, I'll give you that. No, because blazers drop something that's important to the game. Or shulkers just drop something. Next, we have the skeleton jockey. And I guess the skeleton horse, I might as well group them together. Skeleton jockey looks cool. These guys are very rare to spawn. And when they do, I love fighting them. Especially, every time I go into Minecraft, I always anticipate these guys spawning. Because when they do, I'm just like, you guys are so cool. You look so sick. I want to fight you. And you drop a lot. So I like the skeleton horses. Not skeleton horses, just the skeletons. And I really love fighting them, and I always wait for them to spawn. And the fact that it's so rare just makes it so much more rewarding when they spawn. So I think not S tier, they're not the best mobs in the game, but I think A tier would do them justice. So A tier, better than fighting these guys. Probably better fighting blazers. Yeah, they're more fun to fight than blazers. It's just it's so rare. Next, we have the skeleton horses. These ones are also sick horses. They look better than the regular horses. And you don't even need like a saddle to tame them. Like you can put a saddle on them, sure, but you can't tame them. They're already skeleton horses. They're dead. So you really can't tame them. You can just ride them. You can put them on a fence, sure. You can name them. You can attach them to a fence, but you can't tame them. You can't feed them. You can't breed them, nothing. All you can do is you take a lead, put them on a fence when you don't want them to go anywhere. You can, as mentioned, ride them, but you can't befriend them. So skeleton horses are sick. I think they're a lot better than regular horses. Yeah, regular horses are here. So skeleton horses, I would put them probably above Enderman because they're rarer to find than Enderman and they're more fun to handle. And they're not hostile, so I like that. Next, we have the skeleton. This one is also annoying. It's annoying a lot like the creeper and the endermite and the illager. I don't want to see it removed from the game, but they do shoot and their arrows, which just are not fun. They're not fun to deal with. So I don't think they're as annoying as the Endermites or the pillagers. In fact, they're kind of tame compared to the pillagers. These guys keep reloading and shooting you, man. It's not even fun. But these guys definitely do shoot you. And like when you're on low health, they appear at the worst time and then just completely wreck your life. Endermites and creepers, those are still annoying. But slimes, I would say, are also kind of annoying. They hurt you a lot. They deal a lot of damage. And much like the magma cubes, they also duplicate. When you kill them, they duplicate, clone themselves, and come to kill you again. The only upside is when you take a slime down to its smallest size, it will not kill you. It can't hurt you. When it's that small size, it cannot hurt you no matter how it tries. Magma cubes will hurt you no matter how small they are. But slimes, they will not hurt you. No matter how small they are, they will not hurt you. And what's this? And they also drop slime balls, which are useful. Certainly a lot more useful than magma cream. Magma cream only makes fire resistance and it makes magma blocks. These things at least make slime balls. They can make sticky pistons, leads. They have a lot more variety to them. I like slimes a lot more than this thing. I really hate the magma cube. Then we have the spider jockey, which some would assume I would think would fit into the skeleton jockey, but not quite the case. Spider jockeys are cool. They are rare. I do love seeing them when I do. However, killing them as a mob, they're like, okay, it's not the best thing on the market. Honestly, I would put them above the chicken jockey. That's where they go. They are like the more adult version. They're like the cooler, improved version of the spider jockey, the cooler Daniel. I think the spider jockey is a lot harder to find. They're a lot more rare than the spider jockey. But the spider jockey just looks cooler. It's more effective at killing you than this. And yeah, they're fun to find them. They're a lot more fun to find them. Then we have the regular spiders. I've spoken about these guys before. They are meh. They are so meh. They are like worse than their poisonous counterparts. These guys are cool. These guys you can enjoy fighting. These guys are just annoying. They're straight up just annoying. In fact, I would put them down here. They're not as annoying they're not as annoying as the pillagers with the crossbows, but they're also but they're not annoying. They're not as annoying as these guys, but they're more annoying than the regular skeletons. They're just straight up annoying. They will attack you at night, and then when the day comes, they'll either still attack you or they'll go neutral. They're like, "What? I never attacked you. I've never met this man in my life." Chickens, spiders would have put them in meh, but they're just kind of annoying. Okay, they're more annoying than the skeletons, but not as annoying as the skeletons. That's why I put them. So they're no endermite, is what I'm saying. Squids. I would have made them useless, but here's the thing. They drop ink sacs, and these insects allow you to make a book and quill. And in a book and quill, you can write anything you want. I think the insects, also insects act as a dye. You can turn them into black dye. So I can't exactly say squids are useless in here. They're not the most useless thing. However, just that derp face kind of annoys me. So not as cool as their glow squid counterparts, but not as annoying as like a slime or something. They are meh. They're like the mehiest meh. I think not really. They're at least slightly better than the rabbits. I at least encountered these guys more than the rabbits. Then we have the Steve skin. Steve goes in S tier as well, if not higher, because I play as Steve in all my Minecraft worlds. I rarely play as Alex. And yeah, I just prefer playing as Steve or Alex. Not that I prefer one person or the other. I just think Steve has the coolest story and like the coolest skin to him. Not that Alex doesn't have either. Alex looks cool, sick as hell. Both of them are on the same playing field, essentially. I just play as Steve more, but both of them are on the same playing field. And also just like fan artists of Alex, stop. It's Minecraft, please stop. Then we have the Striders, who are like the skeletons, except cooler. They're like the cool skeletons, which I guess also means they're more annoying. These guys shoot slowness arrows, meaning they shoot you, you can't move for a while. I wouldn't say they're straight up annoying because you can't find Striders just anywhere. You need to find them in snowy biomes, like next to snowy villages, something like that. So they're better than skeletons in that they are more rare, and they're also worse than skeletons in that their damage is more bigger. Like they hit you harder and you are slower. But the fact that they leave you with an effect does say something. So I would say they're better than skeletons. They go into the meh area. They go into like high meh, I would say. Around there. Then we have the Striders, these boats that walk on water in the nether, on the lava. So yeah, Striders, don't have a lot to say about them. They're kind of okay. They look kind of cute, but at the same time kind of ugly and scared all the time. Yeah. The Striders are cool. I just kind of find them hard to tame, mostly for the fact that What's this? You need a fungus on a stick. After this date, I don't even know how to get that. Do you need like those blue mushrooms to put them on a fishing rod or something? Like carrot on a stick? And again, carrot on a stick's also hard to do. So yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, striders are pretty cool. They act like pigs, meat boats, and I can't really hate on them for that. So I put them in cool. They're chill. They're chill. I would put them higher than pigs because no, lower than pigs, but still around there. I don't enjoy killing them as much as I would guardians, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Then we have the villager trader llamas. These guys are the fancy boys, which means I like them a lot more than the regular llamas. I'm gonna put them where the llamas used to be, and then I'll put the regular llamas like down here or something, really. So yeah, fancy boys. Then we have the tropical fish. This one is cool, like the salmon. Ooh, I love swimming next to clownfish. And for those who know me, I am a huge Finding Nemo fan. Huge. So swimming next to these bad boys, that makes my day. Meaning I would probably put it higher than Strider. They don't provide good food, nor do I plan to kill them, so I can't put them as high. Put them higher than the pig. Why not? So I won't put them higher than the chicken because they don't provide good food, and I don't want to kill them. But they're also better than the pig in that the pig does provide good food, but they're less appealing to look at than these guys. So yeah, clownfish. Turtles are also cool to swim with. I've tried farming turtles before, try getting their eggs and all that stuff. It's not fun. It's also not easy. I hate farming those turtles and trying to get the turtle shell. It's not a fun process, guys. It really isn't. And they look cool. I love baby turtles. They look so cute the way they're so small. But at the same time, I can't deal with turtles, man. It's how do I say it? Turtles are a very finicky group of people. Actually, the eggs can only hatch on a full moon, or like I don't know, they only return to their beach of origin. That's where they lay the eggs. That's why if you try and find them without being at the beach of origin, it's weird. And then when you swim with regular turtles, they just kind of vibe doing whatever. I don't know if axolotls hunt them. I don't know if drowns hunt them. Turtles are very finicky business. They're very confusing. They mess with my brain a lot. They have a cool design. Cute baby turtles look cool, and I love the turtle very much. I just wish it was easier to obtain. So turtles go above striders, but not bad at pufferfish. Pufferfish, I at least know what to expect. Then we have the mutant ghast here. This is not a creature in the game. It's not a mob in the game at all. It's like part of a mod. So mutant ghast goes there. I have no idea what to do with it. If I were to rank these things based on what I think they look like I think mutant ghast would be the best thing to fight, followed by the illusionist, then the killer bunny, then that guy. Then we have the Vex, remove from the game. Just remove from the game. Vexes are even worse than magma cubes because Vexes, here's the thing with Vexes, they drop nothing. They are annoying. They deal, okay, let's start from the beginning. They deal a lot of damage. They drop nothing. They are annoying. They fly, meaning they're harder to kill. They can just go anywhere and do whatever, and they can phase through walls. These Vexes can phase through walls. I hate that. I hate that so much about them. Vexes are definitely the worst thing about this game. They're just bottom of the barrel, like low tier mobs. They are horrible. I hate them in every way, shape, and form. They're the worst. I hate Vexes so much. They are just garbage. So yeah, I do not like Vexes. Worst mob of the game by far, and there's no redeeming quality about them. The Allay is better. I've seen the Allay like snapshots and like experimental worlds. The Allay is so much more better and more fun to play with than these dumb things. God, I hate them. Next, we have the villager. The villager is like cool. The many villagers definitely give you like mending. I like the random trades they have. I mean, not these days, not so random. Everyone can trade, but villagers are a fun group of people to be around. I would say they are cooler than the sheep. They're not as rare as these guys, but you're cooler than the sheep that you can find them, vibe with them, do whatever you want. They are fun. Ding. So yeah, you can't go wrong with the villagers. Villagers, there was a and you can always make friends with them. I remember in my old world, I had a villager friend named Pig. That was fun. Those were the good old days. So, mm, 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 mm. I think that's fine. If they're like in this range, that's fine. So I'm good at villagers. Next, we have the Vindicators. Oh, that's what their name is. And I love when you can call them Johnny, because like if you name a Vindicator Johnny, it goes and attacks any mob that it sees. It doesn't matter if it's another Vindicator, if it's any random mob, if it's a good mob, they will kill anyone but you. Johnny, if you name a Vindicator Johnny, they just begin to hate anything and everything. And I love that about them. These guys are cool. They're better than these guys for sure. So Love Vindicators, love the way they look, love the way they look like bad street boys, like with their unbuttoned shirts. They look like gangster motorcycle gang boys. So yeah. I would say I like them a lot more than the villagers because these guys actually drop emeralds when you kill them. And as mentioned, the whole Johnny thing is fun. Yeah, I like them a lot. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Yeah. Which means I can. These three, it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for me. Which makes me wonder, does he? I don't know. I don't know where I would rank these four. They're all in this group. I just don't know which one I like better than the other. And I'm seriously thinking of my head. Wandering trader, useless. His traits are so unreasonable. He wants an emerald for everything. And some of the things he offers are just flat out dumb. He's not as useless as the bat, for sure, but he's more useless than the fox. I'll give him that. Because no, actually, he's not as useless as the fox. I take it back. Because he drops the leads whenever you kill him. And that's the only useful thing he can do for you. You killing him. That's the best thing you can do to this guy's existence. Just remove him from life. Because if you kill him, he drops leads, and those are pretty cool and pretty fun that you can use for other mobs. He doesn't drop any emeralds, but you can get his leads and his llamas. That's something. The fox, on the other hand, does nothing for you. It carries objects in its mouth, like the most random objects, but that's about it. It does nothing for you. And the bat is useless. Wandering traders are so useless and annoying, and they are worse than regular villagers. Next, we have the warden. So I have never encountered the warden, of course, but I have seen like snapshots and what do you call it? An experimental gameplay of what the warden would look like, and it looks sick. I have been waiting for this thing for like 2 years. Ever since Minecraft first announced they were doing like the 1.17 update, I have been waiting desperately for the warden. I'm like, come on, man. I want to fight you. I want to see how cool you are, how you smash the ground, how you have super hearing. And this thing doesn't just hate you, player. It hates every single mob in the game, and it'll go out of its way to kill them. Oh, the illager is so cool. I love it. I mean, not the illager, sorry, the warden. And I cannot wait for it to come in official Minecraft, like in vanilla Minecraft, so I can play it and like fight it and do all that crazy stuff. This is a mob I definitely would love to have. Where do I put it? It's a good boss. I think I'll put it. And also, it has this new effect it gives you where it like makes everything go dark and spooky. Ooh, I like that. I think it's honestly my more favorite mob to fight over the dragon. I would rather fight the warden over the dragon any day. The problem is it's not in the game yet. I have seen people fight it and play against it, so that's enough to convince me. Then we have the witch. The witch is kind of annoying, but they do drop potions and random things like sugar, sticks, and glowstones. So you can't hate on them too much. Yeah, the witch, I have no beef with you. You can safely go in the cool section. You are fine. You're not better than a villager, definitely. But I would say you're better than a sheep. You're no sheep. Then we have the wither skeleton. This one is a sicko. He is tall, 3 meters. Tall meaning all the girls are screaming, oh, I love you so much, but he gives you wither. He has a sword, does a great deal of damage, and honestly, just has a sick design. He looks like the coolest skeleton. He's spookier, he's cooler. So I like the wither skeleton. They're fun to fight, they're fun to kill. Problem is, it takes so many of them to drop their head. Like apparently, there's like a 2% chance of a wither skeleton dropping its head. Meaning you're gonna be killing so many of them just to drop like 3 heads so you can make the wither, and then the wither's like a one-time thing. I really do find the fact that wither skeletons dropping their heads being a low percentage thing to be really annoying. It's really annoying. It's not fun, but the mob itself is really, really cool. I think it's a fun mob to fight, definitely. Honestly, I might even put it awesome. It's such an awesome mob to fight. I'd probably put it better than Enderman. They're easier to kill than Enderman, that's for sure. So yeah. Then we have the Wither. This one's also a boss, and therefore it being a boss automatically puts it in the S tier. It's a fun boss, has a lot of health, deals a great deal of damage, and it does Wither Roses, which was not in Bedrock for like the longest time. And it drops a Nether Star, which you can use to make a beacon. So freaking awesome. I have almost no complaints about the Wither, except if you spawn it in the overworld, it is impossible to kill because that thing keeps flying away. I mean, you have to spawn it in a cave, and that initial explosion does do a lot of damage. I mean, you gotta back yourself up. So I definitely put in S tier. It's not better. I don't think it's a better mob to fight than the dragon. I'd rather fight the dragon with her, but it's still fun. Then we have the dog. Oh, now that we have the dog here, it means I can get rid of the wolf because I was initially putting the dog in the wolf's place. But now that the wolf is here, this can go down to around here, maybe. I don't like the angry wolves. I don't like how they chase me. But I do like the fact that they hunt skeletons. So I think putting them behind the skeleton junk is fun. I'll probably just put it behind here just to be super clear. But yeah, wolves are like fine. If you can tame them, that's good. But when they're not tamed, they just kind of run around and they're kind of useless. Honestly, no. They're about as fun as an ocelot or a cat, really, because that's what they do. When they're just running around, that's about as fun as that. So yeah, really, that's the best we can do. Then we have the Zoglin. I have never encountered the Zoglin before. That's mostly due to the fact I've never taken a Hoglin to the overworld with me. And I don't know what they do once in the overworld. I don't know if they're still aggro. I don't know if they drop out of flesh or anything. So yeah, I have never encountered a Hoglin. Weirdly enough, that's the only vanilla mob I've never encountered. Well, I take that back. Also a zombie boss. I've encountered both of these in creative, so I know what they do. But because I haven't seen them in like survival Minecraft, like the game, I don't know what they do. So Zoglin, I don't know what it does. Zombie horse, I know it's also very useless. Like, it's not a hostile mob. It won't go out of its way to attack you like a normal zombie would. But at the same time, it cannot be ridden. You can't sit on it. You can't put a saddle on it. You can't ride it. You can't tame it. It's a very weak version of a horse. So from what I've seen in creative, this thing is worse than a horse. And if it were up to me, I'd put it in useless. It's honestly more useless now, but its existence does not mean anything. I don't think I've ever seen a zombie ride it before. But because I haven't seen it in survival, I can't put it anywhere because I haven't come across it. And I don't think you can normally come across these things. Let me know if you can actually. Let me know if you come across a zombie horse in like survival Minecraft, because I don't think they can. I think you only like quite creative. Then we have the zombie pigman. The good old days. Gosh, look at that old design. I look at this design. Now, I said, I'm a Minecraft veteran. I've been playing for 7 years, and I was there when these designs were in the game. But, hear me out. But I like the piglins design better. I like the zombie piglins design better. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, I know, I'm guilty. Burn me at the stake. I'm a witch, whatever. But it's true. I like the zombie piglins design a lot better, especially like with the piglins as well. I like how they give the piglins more depth, the way they can look better with their ears, the way they hold their arms out, and the way they actually have behaviors, rather than you accidentally hitting one and then it gets mad at you and goes, and then causes so community. So yeah, long story short, I enjoy the piglins design more. I like the design more. It's better, and I'm not letting nostalgia cloud my mind. So yeah, I'm not a sheep, people. And honestly, I do think that the piglins and the zombie piglins are way better than the OG stuff. So these guys, I like you, but you're meh. Your design is meh. I would put you, if you're still in the game, I would put you over here. What happened? Yeah. Then for the zombie piglin, I would put him, but where do you come from? Go back down there. No one wants you here. I know I don't. All right, zombie piglin, I would put him around here. Then we have the villagers, zombie villager and the zombie. These two are so, okay, well, zombie villager, he's not the mascot of Minecraft, but the zombie is. He's like the poster boy of Minecraft. So zombie villager, I'd put him in upper man, pretty cool. I do like how he's a reskinned version of both the villager and the zombie. Gives him more depth that way. And yeah, then we have the zombie, who is very meh. I don't think he's worse than the zombie villager, but he's just there. He's the poster boy of Minecraft. He's been there since the beginning. Can't really say anything bad about him. And yeah, here's my entire Minecraft tier list. This has been a way too long video. I've been going on for over an hour. I'm not gonna go every mob here that I've covered. You've already seen my thoughts. This is my S tier, just full of good stuff I love. Here's A tier, also full of crazy stuff. C tier, D tier or meh tier has a lot of stuff in it. I'm surprised it has that much. Apparently, I don't like the zombie. Yeah, I think the husk is the best version of the zombie. Then we have E tier, which is just full of annoying stuff. F tier, which is useless. And then Z tier. These two just need to be removed from the game. I hate that so much. and then these guys who I have never encountered. So yeah, that's my list, guys. This is my Minecraft mob tier list. It was a lot longer than I expected it to be, but that was the point. This is a podcast. It's not an actual video. But my voice is tired. I am tired of this. This was the Minecraft mob tier list. Tell me what your favorite mobs are. Comment down below. What is your favorite mob? What's your least favorite mob? Which mob you think should be removed from the game? Which mob is okay? You don't have to give me the whole list. I just want to hear the highlights. So tell me your best, worst, which one should be removed from the game, which one's okay. And yeah, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Leave me your lists and all that stuff. My next video is going to be a review on the new Pinocchio movie. And let's just say, that's a movie I've been waiting for it to come out. So I'm currently writing a script for it. Hopefully I can get a video out by the weekend, assuming I'm not swamped by everything. I have a bunch of projects I'm doing, so yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you got this far in the video, thank you so much. You are very valuable, important to me. And yeah, I've been Captain Phoenix. With that, I'll see you in the universe. Goodbye, Rangers. Like, subscribe, notify, slap a cow, all that good stuff.